Good morning student. In previous lecture we discussed type first of partial fraction, that is non-repeated linear factors in denominator. Today we discuss type second, that is repeated linear factors in denominator. This is our first example from exercise 3.4. So you can observe that in this example there is one factor is repeated, that is x plus 1 square is repeated in this example. So we call as repeated linear factors. So let us start to solve it. Let I is equal to integration of 3x minus 2 upon, I am changing these factors like that, x plus 3 first and then repeated factors x plus 1 square dx. Okay, this is small change. Now take it, it is our rational form, so we convert it into partial form. In previous lecture we discussed rational form into partial form. So this is our partial form, a upon first factor, b upon second factor plus c upon third factor. Okay, so first we write this rational form, that is 3x minus 2 upon x plus 3 x plus 1 square, which is equal to a upon x plus 3 plus b upon x plus 1 plus c upon x plus 1 square. So give it equation first, it is over equation second. Okay, now take LCM. So therefore 3x minus 2 upon x plus 3 x plus 1 square, which is equal to a into, now here x plus 3, so only take one factor, that is x plus 1 square plus b, so here b x plus 3 x plus 1 plus c, x plus 1 is present, so here we take only x plus 3 upon product of these three factors x plus 3 x plus 1 square. Now you can observe that denominator is same on both sides, so we can cancel it and write remaining terms, that are 3x minus 2, which is equal to a into x plus 1 square plus b into x plus 3 x plus 1 plus c into x plus 3. Give it equation third. Now here we have to find these three unknown ABC. So first put here a upon x plus 3. So x plus 3 equal to 0, and this implies that x is equal to minus 3. So put x equal to minus 3 in equation third, we get. Now put 3 into minus 3 minus 2, which is equal to a into minus 3 plus 1 square plus, if we put here minus 3, then minus 3 plus 3 becomes 0, so it is 0 plus 0. 3 into 3 9 minus 2, which is equal to minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 whole square, so it is 4. And this implies that a is equal to 11 upon 4. Sorry, it is minus 11 upon 4. So this is our first unknown. Now we have to find second unknown from this factor. So x plus 1, which is equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to minus 1. Put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 3, we get. So 3 into minus 1 minus 2, which is equal to, if we put x is equal to minus 1, then minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. So this term will get cancelled. Here also minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. So B is also cancelled. So we get only term C. C into minus 1 plus 3. So this is minus 3 minus 2, which is equal to 2C. And therefore C is equal to minus 5 upon 2. Now for third unknown x plus 1 means we get here again x is equal to minus 1. So we cannot get third unknown. That's why here one method or one substitution, that is put x equal to 0 in equation 3 we get. So this is very important step in this repeated linear factor. Okay. When we put x is equal to 0 in this equation 3, then we get 3 into 0 minus 2, which is equal to a into 0 plus 1 square plus b into 0 plus 3, 0 plus 1 plus c into 0 plus 3. Now calculate that all terms. So it is minus 2, which is equal to 0 plus 1 square means it is 1. So 1 into a is a, plus 0 plus 3 is 3. 0 plus 1 is 1. 3 into 1. So it is 3b, plus 0 plus 3 is 3. So it is 3c. Now here we know that the value of a is minus 11 by 4 and value of c is minus 5 upon 2. So minus 2, which is equal to minus 11 by 4 plus 3b plus 3 into minus 5 upon 2. So it is like that, minus 11 by 4 plus 3b minus 15 upon 2, which is equal to minus 2. So take this two term, minus 11 upon 4 and minus 15 upon 2. So it is minus 11 minus 15 into 2 is 30 upon 4. So which is equal to minus 41 upon 4. This is calculation. You can do calculation any other way. So here we get minus 2, which is equal to 3b minus 41 upon 4, and therefore 3b, which is equal to minus 2 minus 4 plus 41 upon 4. So 3b is equal to minus 8 plus 41 upon 4, cross multiplying. 3b is equal to 33 upon 4, and this implies that b is equal to 11 upon 4. Now put all the values of ABC in equation 2. So from equation 2 we get, this is our equation 2. Now put the values of ABC in this equation. So therefore 3x minus 2 upon x plus 3, x plus 1 square, which is equal to value of a is minus 11 upon 4 upon x plus 3, plus value of b is 11 upon 4 x plus 1, plus value of c is minus 5 upon 2 upon x plus 1 whole square. Okay. Now this is our I. So from equation first, take integration on both sides. So it will become I, which is equal to integration of minus 11 upon 4 x plus 3 plus 11 upon 4 x plus 1 plus minus 5 upon 2 x plus 1 whole square. Now take integration on summation. So we get here integration separate. So take minus 11 by 4 common outside of integration. 1 upon x plus 3 dx plus 11 upon 4 integration of 1 upon x plus 1 minus 5 upon 2 integration of 1 upon x plus 1 square dx minus 11 by 4. Write it as it is. Now using some rules, we already know that rules. Using integration of 1 upon ax plus b dx is equal to log of ax plus b into 1 upon a plus c. This is first rule, and second rule is integration of x raised to n, which is equal to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Here is one mistake. We have to take here x plus 1 in numerator, so in denominator it is cancelled. Okay, now this rule is used here. So therefore I is equal to minus 11 by 4. Integration of 1 upon x plus b is log ax plus b, so it is log x plus 3 plus 11 by 4 log x plus 1 minus 5 upon 2, and here rule is use x plus 1 raised to minus 1 upon minus 1 plus c. Take 11 by 4 common, so here log x plus 3, first we take positive sign x plus 1, then we take negative sign minus log x plus 3. Okay, this minus minus will become plus 5 upon 2 into 1 upon x plus 1 plus c. Here we use this rule, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 upon minus 1. Okay, so it is 11 upon 4 log x plus 1 upon x plus 3 plus 5 upon 2 x plus 1 plus c. So this is our final answer. Observe the example. Here we find 3 unknowns. Then we put these 3 unknowns in our integration and we get our solution. Now we move to our next example. Evaluate this. So first take it as I. I is equal to integration of 1 upon 2 sin x plus sin 2x dx. Okay. Use here rule of sin 2 theta, that is 2 sin theta into cos theta. So it is 2 sin x into cos x dx. Take 2 sin x common, so integration of 1 upon 2 sin x 1 plus cos x. Now multiply numerator and denominator by sin x, we get. So integration of sin x upon 2 sin square x into 1 plus cos x dx. Now we know that identity sin square x is 1 minus cos square x. So integration of sin x upon 2 1 minus cos square x 1 plus cos x dx. Now here sin x upon 2 a square minus b square, so it is 1 minus cos x 1 plus cos x. A minus b, a plus b rule is used here. Integration of sin x upon 2 1 minus cos x, and here 1 plus cos x square dx. So this example from type of substitution, put cos x is equal to t. So differentiate with respect to x, we get differentiation of cos x is minus sin x dx, which is equal to dt. So therefore sin x dx, which is equal to minus dt. So I will become integration of minus dt upon 2 1 minus t, and this is 1 plus t square, because instead of cos x we put here t. Now take minus dt upon minus 1 upon 2 common. Remaining terms are integration of 1 minus t 1 plus t square dt. Now this is type of repeated linear factor. So first take rational form and then we convert it into irrational form. We'll convert it into partial form. So let 1 minus t 1 plus t whole square, which is equal to a upon 1 minus t plus b upon 1 plus t plus c upon 1 plus t square. This is equation first, this is equation second. Okay. Now cross multiply, therefore 1 upon 1 minus t 1 plus t whole square, which is equal to a into 1 plus t square plus b into 1 minus t 1 plus t plus c into 1 minus t. This is our equation 3. Now from this 1 minus t 1 plus t 1. Okay. So denominator is same, so we can cancel it, and the remaining terms are 1, which is equal to a into 1 plus t square plus b into 1 minus t 1 plus t plus c into 1 minus t, and now give it equation third. Now here we have to find 3 unknowns ABC. So from first unknown 1 minus t, put t is equal to 1 in this equation. So if we put t is equal to 1, then 1 is equal to a into 1 plus 1 whole square. Now you can observe that if we put t is equal to 1 in this term, then it will become 0. 1 minus 1 0. Here also 1 minus 1 become 0. So therefore 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 2 square is 4. So this is 2a, and this implies that a is equal to 1 upon 2. Now from second step, b is 1 plus t. So here we put t is equal to minus 1. 1 plus t is equal to 0. This implies that t is equal to minus 1. Put t is equal to minus 1 in equation 3. We get, now put 1 is equal to c minus 1 minus 1, and remaining terms are get 0. Here 0 plus 0. There is no need to write 0. If you can understand, then you can write same steps. So here 1 plus 1 2c, and therefore c is equal to 1 upon 2. Here is one mistake. 1 plus 1 is 2 and 2 square is 4. So here is 4 present and here also 4. Make it correct. A is equal to 1 upon 4. Now put t is equal to 0 in equation 3. This is very important step in this repeated linear factor. It is very important. So therefore 1 is equal to a into 0 plus 1 square plus b into 0 1 minus 0 sorry 1 minus 0 1 plus 0 plus c into 1 minus 0. Now calculate this. Therefore 1 0 plus 1 1 square is 1, so a plus b 1 minus 0 is 1 1, so here b present and here is also c present. Now put all the values of ABC. A is equal to 1 by 4. We have to find value of B, and C is equal to 1 upon 2. So therefore now calculate this. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. So it is 1 plus 2 upon 4. It is equal to 3 upon 4. Therefore 1 is equal to 3 upon 4 plus B. So therefore B is equal to 1 minus 3 upon 4, and this implies that B is equal to 1 by 4. Put the values of A, B, C in equation 2. We get, or from equation 2. So 1 upon 1 minus t 1 plus t whole square, which is equal to, value of a is 1 by 4, so 1 by 4 upon 1 minus t plus 1 by 4 upon 1 plus t plus 1 by 2 upon 1 plus t square. Okay, so this is means over I. From equation first we get I is equal to minus 1 by 2 integration of 1 by 4 upon 1 minus t plus 1 by 4 upon 1 plus t plus 1 by 2 upon 1 plus t whole square dt. Now take integration on summation. So it is minus 1 by 2. 1 by 4 is constant, take outside of integration. It is 1 minus t dt plus 1 by 4 integration of 1 plus t dt plus 1 by 2 integration of, and this is 1 plus t raised to minus 2 dt. Now take integration. So it is 1 by 4 log 1 minus t into 1 upon minus 1, because coefficient of t is minus 1, plus 1 by 4 log of 1 plus t plus 1 by 2, and it is 1 plus t raised to minus 1 upon minus 1 plus c. So this is our next step. Now multiply by 2 in this bracket. So it is minus 1 by 8 log 1 minus t plus 1 by 8 log 1 plus t minus 1 by 4 into 1 upon t plus 1 plus c. Okay, now take 1 by 8 common. So log, first we write positive term, then write negative. So it is equal to 1 by 8 log a minus b is a upon b 1 plus t upon 1 minus t minus 1 upon 4 t plus 1 plus c. But we substitute t is equal to cos x or cos x is equal to t. So we have to put here log of 1 plus cos x upon 1 minus cos x minus 1 upon 4 cos x plus 1 plus c. So this is our answer. Observe that example. today we stop here. In next lecture we discuss type third, product of linear factor and non-repeated quadratic factor. Try to solve the remaining examples of exercise 3.4, which is based on type first and type second of partial fraction. If any doubt, any queries to solve that example, then you can contact me. Thank you.